Welcome to Sounds of the Unknown. In this space, we explore the dark, the mysterious, and the unexplained. From true crime stories that chill the spine, to paranormal events that defy logic, we dive into the unknown, to uncover the stories that keep us up at night. So sit back, relax, and let the mysteries unfold. Stay tuned, because what you're about to hear will leave you questioning everything. Christmas is a time for joy, for family, for warmth. But what if the darkness of the season is hiding something more sinister? Tonight, we step beyond the twinkling lights and festive cheer and into the shadowed corners of true Christmas horror stories. These aren't tales from folklore or fantasy. These are real, chilling accounts that took place during the Christmas season. Join me as we uncover the eerie side of the holidays. We might never look at Christmas the same way again. On Christmas Eve 1959, the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, became the setting for one of the most disturbing murders in American history. The Moore family, along with two house guests, were found bludgeoned to death in their beds. The crime, committed with an axe, had every mark of an unthinkable holiday horror. The house was silent, decorated with Christmas cheer, yet it had become the backdrop to an act of terror. Despite years of investigation, no one was ever convicted. The story still haunts the town, especially during the winter months. People who have visited the house even to this day report strange sounds, and some say they can hear faint whispers of Christmas carols mixed with something much darker. Christmas, 1989 in Indiana, was shattered by the horrifying murder of the Pelley family. Their home, which had been full of holiday spirit just hours before, turned into a gruesome crime scene. The parents and two sisters were all found dead, brutally murdered on Christmas Day. The police quickly found that their killer was someone very close, one of the daughter's boyfriends, who had a long-standing grudge. What makes this even more terrifying is that he committed the murders while the family was preparing for their Christmas dinner. The unsettling thought that something so violent could be committed during such a warm, familial time makes this crime one of the most disturbing of the season. In December 1975, a young girl in England made a chilling discovery that would forever change her family's Christmas tradition. Her father, a quiet and seemingly harmless man, was found to be the mastermind behind a series of brutal murders. On Christmas Eve, he killed his entire family, leaving only his daughter alive. The house, which had been decorated for the holiday, was filled with Christmas gifts, but now became a place of unspeakable horror. The girl survived and later testified that she had been locked in a room, forced to listen to the screams of her family. The case remains one of the UK's most horrifying holiday murders. Not all Christmas horrors come in the form of violent crime. Some come with a more haunting presence. In the 1920s, in Massachusetts, a family moved into an old, dilapidated house just before Christmas. The house, once a grand estate, had fallen into disrepair, and no one had lived there for decades. As the family settled in, strange things began to happen. Objects moved on their own, the sound of footsteps echoed in the halls, and there was the constant feeling of being watched. But it was Christmas Eve that brought the most terrifying experience. The youngest child of the family claimed to have seen a ghostly figure standing by the Christmas tree, staring at her with empty, hollow eyes. The family quickly abandoned the house, but the haunting remains tied to that Christmas night. The most terrifying and tragic Christmas events occurred in 1950 in Philadelphia, when a father brutally murdered his entire family on Christmas morning. The story was made even more shocking by the fact that the man was deeply religious and had seemed like a loving father. However, the pressures of life and an intense mental breakdown led him to snap. On Christmas Day, While the family was gathered for breakfast, he turned on them, shooting and killing his wife, his children, and even the family dog. The neighbors were horrified as they had seen the family just the night before exchanging gifts and laughing together. The crime remains a reminder of how things can go horribly wrong, even during what is supposed to be the happiest time of year. In 1967, the Delmont family of New Jersey went missing on Christmas Eve. Their house was found untouched, the Christmas tree still standing, presents beneath it, but there was no sign of the family. The case baffled the police, as the family had no enemies and no history of leaving without notice. Months later, the family's bodies were found in a nearby forest, but there was no explanation as to how they had gotten there or what had happened to them. The mystery still lingers, with no answers, just an eerie silence every Christmas season, as investigators return to the scene, hoping to finally uncover the truth. In 1983, a young couple's Christmas was forever ruined by a home invasion on Christmas night. They had just finished their holiday dinner when a group of masked individuals broke into their home. What followed was hours of terror, torture, robbery, and unimaginable horror. The couple was forced to act out holiday scenes at gunpoint while their home was ransacked. In the end, the assailants left, but the psychological scars would last a lifetime. The couple later revealed that they had heard faint sounds of Christmas music playing during the attack, as if mocking the situation. No one was ever caught, and this brutal attack still sends chills down the spine of anyone who hears the story. These stories are not the kind you find in Christmas carols or festive films. They are the dark undercurrents of the season, hidden behind the decorations and the celebrations. Real people suffered, their lives forever changed, and the Christmas they knew was tainted by violence, loss, and terror. As you gather with your loved ones this holiday season, remember that not every Christmas is filled with joy and light. Some are shrouded in mystery and darkness, their stories forever etched into the chilling side of the holiday spirit. If you want to hear more true spine-chilling stories that will keep you up at night, don't forget to subscribe to Sounds of the Unknown. Join us for more terrifying tales and unexplained phenomena as we uncover the mysteries that lurk just beyond the shadows. Subscribe now and stay tuned for more chilling content. You have been warned.